welcome back to my channel. My name's Lisa and today I thought I would take you through everything that I'm going to plan to make for the rest of winter. So I've got some crochet and knitting projects and quite a few sewing projects that I would like to do before we head into spring. And I thought it would just be nice to take you through everything and let you know what I'm planning to make. So grab your cup of your favourite drink of choice and let's get to it, and I will share my plans with you for the rest of the season. So this is one of my favourite corners of our flat. I've got all of my books kind of here. I mean, the books have spread so they are everywhere, but a lot of them are here. And this is my favourite chair to curl up and read in. It's also Nessie's favourite chair. She's not here at the moment. She is sleeping on my rucksack in the hallway, as you do. She might come through in a wee minute, but she looks, I can see her from here. She looks very cosy where she is, so she might just stay where she is. And the first project that I'm planning on making is something that I think will encourage me to hibernate even more in this chair. So I have been planning for ages to make myself a giant oversized blanket hoodie, and I have the perfect fabric for it. So I have this faux fur, which is tie-dyed with lots of my favourite colours, and this is what I will use for the outside. And as one of my main responsibilities is to be a cat bed, I think that this will be really lovely for the little fur ball. And for the inside, I'm going to use this lovely lilac fleece. It's a bit more stable, so I think as I don't have a pattern, I'm going to work out the pattern first on this and kind of use this as a template to cut it out. And more importantly, I am going to try and make some sort of hammock, kind of banana shaped pocket at the front, so Nessie can hopefully sleep in it. She probably won't, she'll probably just sleep on top of it, but I thought it could also double up as a yarn bowl, and that would be quite handy, you know, if you're on the sofa or in your favourite armchair and you have somewhere else to kind of keep your yarn in place on you. So I'm going to try and experiment with the shape of that. I have quite a lot of fabric to do that with, and I think that this will be such a lovely cozy make. There's a chance that you might just not see me again and I might just hibernate in this and watch Pride and Prejudice on repeat for the rest of the winter, but that is a chance I am willing to take. And I have been wanting to make this forever, and one of the reasons that I wanted to start this channel is I wanted to give myself a reason or an excuse to kind of make time for the projects that I want to make, so that I can actually encourage myself to do that. And I think this is a perfect one to do, because this is just something that will bring me a lot of snuggly, cozy joy, and I will very much enjoy wearing this in the evenings and on the days when I'm not in work too. And next I am going to make a long promised winter coat for my husband. He will be super excited about this. So I have this really thick wool that I think will be perfect for a long winter coat. It's a dark grey and it's got kind of flecks of different other colours in it, and like a lighter fibre running through it. It's a really nice quality wool. It's be really nice and warm, and I think when I eventually make this, he will get a lot of wear out of it. I'm not sure, it might take across 2 videos to do it, because I think it's a bit more involved than the previous coat I made for myself. So it's a bit more tailored, and it's got a couple of welt pockets, which always terrify me even though I've done them before, but I think it's just the thought of having to actually cut a hole into your garment in order to put the pocket in just terrifies me, because there's no going back after that point. But this is a super stable, lovely wool, and I think it will be a lot less stressful doing it in something like that, and a lot easier to control. So it won't be as scary as I think it will be. Not sure what to do with the lining yet. I do have a really brightly coloured silk that I think would be lovely, but it's maybe not the most durable option. So I'm gonna maybe do a bit of research and see potential ways that I could maybe reinforce the seams on the silk so it's got a bit more longevity. It's not the end of the world to replace a lining eventually. And I think the contrast of the really bright colour with this fabric will look really nice. I don't know where I put it, somewhere really safe. So when I actually make the video about this coat, I'll have it so you can see. So you just have to imagine it and take my word for it for now. But I think it will look really nice. And the pattern that I think I might use is the Embroidered coat by viscose. It's a really nice double-breasted coat. It's full length. And I think that's the kind of style of coat that he would like. I've got a couple of other patterns. I think I've got a Birder one and maybe a Simplicity one that I might make further down the line. I might do a little bit more research just to see if there's potentially another coat pattern that I could use. It's quite hard finding nice men's patterns, so if you have any recommendations, please let me know. But I'm quite excited to make this. I do really love making coats. I really love working with wool. It's really nice to be able to manipulate the fabric with steam, and I just think there's just something satisfying about making something in such a lovely fabric. So that's the plan for this. I'm hoping it won't take ages, but I think it might take ages because it is, if it's the coat, if I end up using the pattern that I think I will, it is quite an in-depth make, but they're nice, they're fun to do, so I think it will be worth it. I mean, he's going to be so excited to finally have this, and it will be nice to make it. So that's kind of one of my priority makes, because it would be nice to kind of give it to him before, you know, it gets too warm and he'll have to wait till next season to wear it. So hopefully we can get into this and you'll see the finished thing very soon. And next I have this outfit that I've envisioned that I would really like to make, that I'm very excited about. I'm going to do it across a couple of videos because one of them's a dress and the other one is a two-piece kind of suit, like a skirt suit that obviously the skirt won't be good with the dress, but the jacket will be. So I'll show you the fabrics for it first. So for the dress, I'm going to use this really nice pink gingham fabric. It is a bit light, it's a bit see-through. So I will be lining the bodice and the skirt. I think the sleeves I probably won't. And the pattern I'm going to use for both the jacket and the dress, I'll use a different pattern for the skirt for the suit, is this vintage pattern that my friend Celia gifted me ages ago. The line of patterns is called Make It Easy, and she has, I believe, collected all of the ones that were part of this collection, and she kindly gave me this one, and it's such a cool pattern. It has pattern for a little crop jacket, little puff sleeve. What more could you want? There's there's 4 different collar options, and then you have an option to have a bow at the neck on the shirt, or just a simple tie. A little short puff sleeve, which I think, as much as I would like a long sleeve because it's winter, I might do the shorter little puff sleeve because I don't know if I have enough fabric to do the full length sleeve. I'll have a look at that when I'm cutting everything out. So you can make a dress, like they have the option to turn the blouse into a dress with an elasticated waistband. And I'm going to use this fabric to make this double frill collar dress. I think you can see it a bit better on here. And I just think this would be great. I just love the double frill on the neckline, and I think that will look really pretty. Oh, I'm losing the pattern there. It will look really pretty over the neckline of the jacket, because the jacket is collarless, so it lends itself to be worn with a really nice collar. And I'm very excited to make this. I think I'll get a lot of wear of it all year. Even though it's a bit lighter, I usually just layer my dresses with like a warmer vest or something underneath. You can wear it with a cardigan. In this case, I'll be wearing it with this jacket. It'll be really wearable, and unless it's very hot, because obviously the lining will make it a bit warmer, I'll still be able to wear it loads, and it doesn't actually get super hot here for ages. in the summer, which is great because I hate the heat. So I'm very excited to use this fabric. I really love the colour. It's such a lovely pop of pink. And I think I can't honestly remember what it is. It feels like a cotton. It might be like a cotton, maybe viscose mix. But I think the little frill collar will work really nicely in this. And I also think this is from fabric I got from where I work. I work at Sunny Sunshine, and this came in a wee while ago, and I just loved it. It's just a really nice combination of a darker brown and a lighter brown. I really like the larger kind of dog's tooth pattern. I think it's lovely. And I think that this kind of pop of pink will be really nice against the brown of the jacket. So that is what I'm going to do for the pink. And for this, obviously I'm going to make the little jacket here in this fabric. I've already made a 12 for it, so I know it fits. I just have to move the dart in the jacket a bit down because it's not quite in the right place, but the fit was actually not too bad, so that's excellent. And then for the skirt, I was thinking maybe drafting myself a little skirt block, but Bella Loves Patterns has like the perfect suit. I mean, it's not quite mini, but shorter skirt, and it's called the Dulcie skirt. So I think I'm going to use that because if the work has already been done for you, it'll save me a bit of time. And I just think her patterns are great, and the skirt looks brilliant. So I think that will work really nice with this little jacket. And I just think I'll get loads of wear out of both of those separately and together, and it'll be a really cute little set. I have some beautiful vintage buttons that I'm going to use for the jacket that I've got a touch of gold in them. And I'm really excited about this project. And then also, I will show you, I'm planning on crocheting myself a little striped granny vest with these 3 colours that I can wear with my dress. I think that will work really nicely. So I'm going to use the darker blue for the neckline and the bottom band, and then these 2, this pink and this red, for the stripe. And the pattern I'm going to use for that is the granny striped vest, and it's from Realm Design. And I follow her on YouTube, and I just think all her crochet and all of her designs are really cute. She uses the loveliest colour combinations, and I haven't made myself a crochet garment before, and I think this will be the perfect one to kind of try. It looks easy. I think I'll be able to manage it, and I just think it will be something that I'll get a lot of wear out of, but it'll work really well with my outfit as a whole, and I am excited to see the whole thing together. And the final sewing project that I would like to make, I think there might be one extra one that I might try and squeeze in, but I'm not sure, so I think I will call it a day with this one, is this lovely floral viscose twill that I've had. I've got 1.5 meters of it, and I want to make a skirt. I'm not entirely sure what skirt yet. I think because I want to use the maximum amount of this fabric, and I would really like it to be midi length. If I can manage it, I would really like to do some sort of pin tucks. Hopefully going to do an elasticated waistband. I might just wing it and see if I can do it without a pattern, just with a couple of rectangles. I think it might work. I also have some embroidery on glaze trim that I might kind of use for the hem. I might gather it in and stitch it so it looks like a full petticoat. I'm going to have a play about with that. It should hopefully be quite a simple make, and I just think this print is beautiful. The colours are lovely, and I just think it will really lend itself to a skirt, to a longer one. And if I do something quite simple and gathered, it's not going to break up the print. And I have so many things in my wardrobe that this skirt would go with, so I'm really excited to make something out of it. And I just think it will be lovely. I've just remembered there is something else that I want to make, so I'm going to go and grab the fabric and I'll show you that before I go on to the other couple of projects that I want to do. I just thought of that while I was holding up this fabric. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is like my dream floral print. I really love floral prints. And this is just perfect. It's got loads of beautiful flowers in it. I love the colours and I can't wait to sew this up and wear it. So this is the final fabric I wanted to show you. This is a lovely raspberry pink fleece and I want to make myself a jacket out of it. And I think Nessie is coming to say hello. I would really like to make the Andy jacket from Seamwork. It's a really kind of nice oversized jacket. The Seamwork members have an add-on to do an angled pocket on it. And what I would really love to do is I would like to do some embroidery on the pockets. I have a little pattern transfer for a strawberry design and I just think that would look really cute on the pockets and it would kind of really elevate a simple jacket. I would also really like to do a nicer seam finish on here. It's a fleece, it won't really fray, but I just think if I could do like a contrast floral binding on the inside, I think that would kind of really, I don't know, make the jacket more exciting and it would look really nice on the inside because it's not lined because it's a fleece jacket, and I think that would be really nice. While I remember, I'm going to create a Pinterest board with all of the projects that I'm planning, so you can go and check that out. I'll put a link in the profile of my channel and in the description box of this video. So if you want to go and check out, oh no, Nessie's going away. She's obviously not interested in me today. So if you want to check out any of those, they'll be all in one spot, so you can see what I'm making, and if you want to maybe make anything yourself, you can see all the patterns there. But yeah, that's what I would really like to do for this fabric. I think a fleece jacket is a really versatile thing to have. Like it can take you into spring, and yeah, I'll get a lot of wear out of it, and it's very soft, and I just really love this vibrant pink colour, and I think it'll just, especially if I do some embroidery in the pockets, it'll just make a really cute addition to my wardrobe, and I am very excited. And lastly, I have a couple of other projects to show you that are slower projects that I might not get completely finished, but I will be working on them throughout the rest of the season. I'm going to start with the knitting one first. I am the world's slowest knitter, so maybe expect to see this sometime in 2026. Hopefully I will finish it. I mean, that would be great. But I am knitting myself a little waistcoat, and it's a cabled waistcoat, so it's got quite a big ribbing band around the bottom, and then it's got like a cable stitch design with moss stitch in the background. It's really pretty. It's one of Serdar's own patterns, and it's for this yarn, which is a tweed yarn. It's part of their Loveful collection. I mean, maybe this one is only called Loveful, I'm not sure, but it's made with recycled acrylic, and it's acrylic wool mix, but most of the, I think the acrylic fibers are recycled. And I've got this lovely pink colour, which I think is really pretty. It will go with lots of things in my wardrobe. I will put a link to the pattern below. I did have a look to see if the pattern has a name, but it's just got a number, and I have no idea what the number is off the top of my head, so I will put a link below if you want to go and have a look. Hopefully when I edit this, I will be able to put some pictures of the stuff that I'm planning on making on the screen with me, so you can have a little look. But that's what I'm planning on making in this. I have already started, so it's in pieces from the bottom up rather than being knitted in the round. It's the first time I've knitted something in pieces. We'll see how I get on with the instructions. I'll probably be asking my sister for some help because there's some things I'm not too sure about, but hopefully it'll make a bit more sense as I go along. I'm hopeful that because it's just a sleeveless waistcoat, it might not take me as long to do as a finished jumper, but we'll see. yeah, it'll be really cute, and I love it even if I don't get to wear it until next winter. But that's what I'm planning on making in this yarn. And then the other project I have planned is something very special. So this is a bag that my granny used to have, and I would really like to restore it. So as you can see, it's fallen apart a little bit. I need to take this really horrible lining out, and I also am going to see if I can restore where the stitches have come away. I'm going to maybe get a shade card from either Appleton's or DMC, because the DMC have started doing a wool thread, and see if I can get something to match it in, and do, I think a little chain stitch will work, to kind of go back in the areas that have, you know, fallen apart completely. Also, I think possibly stitching some parts back together with a nylon thread so it's invisible, so you can't see the mending, so just like a clear nylon thread, because I think I could probably anchor down the little bits that are kind of coming loose with that. So I might take out the lining and then maybe back it onto some cotton so I can anchor the threads down on the cotton and then line it in something else. And I would really love to be able to use this bag, and it'll be really great to restore it. It's something that I've wanted to do for a little while and I just haven't set aside time to do it. And I think it'll just be a really nice thing to kind of work on across the longer evenings. I will have to research the best way to wash it because it's going to need a good old clean. The moths have been at it, it's been in the freezer, so hopefully that's killed all those little nasty things off, and I can give it a good bath, and then I'll set to repairing it. It'll be really lovely. So I'm going to wait until I've washed it and see if the colours are a bit more vibrant after I've washed it before I kind of pick and kind of match any of the colours in here. I think it'll just be a really lovely thing to do to update it and make it a bit more durable, so it'll last even longer. So a wee friend decided to come and say hello at the very end. So we're going to sit here for a bit, I think, after this. But thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm really looking forward to making all of the things that I've planned to make and maybe squeezing in a wee bit more, but we'll see. So thanks again. Hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you again very soon, and hopefully Nessie will too. Bye.